doing here?
Hi Bernard, sorry, but today I'm very busy because you know what, is my friend's birthday and I promised him to make a special birthday cake.
But you know the plan for today.
Yeah, Bernard, but when you make a promise, you have to keep it. It's very important. He's waiting for the cake. So
I understand for the promise, but you didn't tell me yesterday. I planned the day without having that in the plan.
sorry, I forgot to tell you, but I promised to him. I have to do it.
Yeah, I understand. It's a birthday, you have to do it, but you have to be quick.
Okay, I promise I'll be very quick.
Hi, and welcome back to our video series, A Talk for a Day.
Hi, Cornelia and Noghiu, Ordinand in Church of England.
I'm Reverend Bernard, and I'm pushing hard Cornelia to fulfill her promise for her friend, because it's her birthday.
Do you know why? Because today we decided to speak about
Promises and how important it is to keep them.
when you do a promise, you have to respect it because others trust in you.
Even it is hard, it is very important to try the best to keep them.
So I'm going to do this cake. Even Bernard, want or not, I'm going to keep my promise.
Why about promises in Lent time? Because so many times we forget so easy what we promise for others, and even there are little promises, as today Cornelia promised to her friend, could be simple, a little wound or pain in the heart of someone who is waiting for us to deliver that promise.
But I do not think there are big and small promises.
That's true.
Every promise is important. Think, when you promise something and you don't respect, how much suffer the others who are waiting for you to do what you promised.
And you know, if we forget too many promises or we don't respect, the people start to trust in us less and less until their trust totally could disappear, isn't that?
Exactly. Imagine a child who expects for his parents to come on his birthday, but they're too busy to come. How much he suffers.
Yeah, no, I understand why you're really working hard to do what you promised. How could your friend suffer today if the promise won't be delivered in
Exactly.
time?
And imagine that people, Bernard, in Egypt. You remember, they said, God save us. And after God saved them, they promised so many things, to be better, to do that, to listen God, what they asked for them to do. But what happened in the end?
At the end, yeah, they start to doubt each other. You remember when they had the first time the tablet, and Moses said, God, these people are really corrupted. They don't deserve anything. And at the end, after this doubt, he said, God, if we find favor on your side, let's make another covenant, let's make another deal. And he had a new deal because God trusted them, even they didn't keep their promises.
And you remember what happened there? They created their own gods from gold. They worshipped them. They did all sorts of strange things because they forgot about their promise. They thought what they promised is not important. They can trick God. It's not possible such a thing.
It's not possible, yeah. Then when we promise something, if the people around us maybe could be tricked, as Cornelia said, God won't be tricked. But we have an example. God never let us down. He always keeps his promises for us. For us is an example to keep our promises.
Exactly. And we can't trick God, but we can't trick people because they have feelings. They feel bad. Probably they don't say anything to you, but after, your relationship is not the same. They feel upset. They feel,
Did you say about relationship?
yes.
Relationship are two coins. A good one or not a broken one.
Yes.
Then, without keeping our promises, our relationship could suffer. And then, at the end, who suffer most?
Us. We suffer because we know we did something wrong. We feel bad in our heart. It's no good. Always, we have to keep our promises.
Because our friend once they lost their trust in us, they could find other friends, and we could remain alone. Okay?
Yeah, he told me, I want a special birthday cake. Can you do it for me, Cornelia? I said, well, I'll do my best. But I promise, and I have to do it.
Do you will be happy if you won't deliver this cake and your friend will find another friend?
No, I'll be extremely upset and worried because I know what it means to expect something for the others and it won't happen. No, I won't be happy, Bernard. I have to do my job.
Then we'll do it, but as I said, quick. God is our friend, but we are friends to each other. Let's share God's friendship with us to each other and keep our promises.
So, do not let others to wait. If you promise, do. If you promise to go to the birthday, go. If you promise to support, to give an advice, do it. Because all of them are important and the others wait for them.
And all the work matter and work. Trust me.
Every work is important. Look at mine. It's very important.
But Cornelia, do not forget we have a plan to record that talk for a day.
Oh no!
Then you have two promises to do.
I'm going to promise to do it, to finish the cake, to deliver the cake, and after doing that program. What do you think, Bernard?
If we will do both work, we will be happy after that.
Okay, then friends, bye-bye. See you next time and keep your promise and stay safe.
Keeping your promises, you make others happy, and at the end, you will be happy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you for another talk for another
Yes,
day.
bye-bye.
Cornelia is very busy now.
Bye-bye.